Hello, after sharing all the delightful escapades in Denmark and Paris, I almost let Sweden slip through the cracks. Here's what happened. Nikolai had a light bulb moment while we were in Copenhagen. Why not take a spontaneous trip to Sweden? Now you might be thinking, why leave the cozy charm of Copenhagen?
Welcome to Malmö.
Well, my friends, because Malmö is just a train ride away. And this isn't just any train. It's an underwater express. And who doesn't love a spontaneous cross-border underwater train experience? That's right, we're about to dive beneath the waves like a couple of curious dolphins. So we packed our bags, just a tiny one, because it was a short but memorable quest for adventure. Let's jump into this escapade and see what Swedish surprises await us. I'm going to Sweden, like...
You're going to Malmö on a train.
And not just on a train, but under the sea. I'm going to be able to tell people I've literally been underwater today. They'll never believe me, but it's true. Under the ocean. Do you know how many centuries it took for humans to get to a place where this is even possible? And now here I am, zipping under the water like an aquatic James Bond. The Øresund Bridge Tunnel is a 16-kilometer combo of underwater tunnel, artificial island, and bridge connecting Denmark and Sweden by both road and rail. This is how it works. Start in Denmark. The journey begins with a 4-kilometer or 2.5-mile underwater tunnel called the Drogen Tunnel, which takes you under the sea. The tunnel surfaces on an artificial island named Purehull, built just for this purpose. Then the bridge begins. From Purehull, the Øresund Bridge spans 8 kilometers or 5 miles across the water to Sweden. By the way, you have to be real quiet on the train. It's so quiet, I think I can hear my heartbeat. The train goes into the Øresund Bridge Tunnel, which connects Denmark to Sweden under the sea. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the magic happens. I mean, this is it. We plunged into the abyss, diving beneath the waves like some sort of modern-day Atlantis adventurer. We've left Denmark, crossed an ocean, and landed in Sweden. Boom! Welcome to Malmö. I mean, even the train station is impressive.
All right, Malmö, here we are. Sweden, hello.
All right, so we've got a few hours here. The only thing I know about Sweden is that some fabulous musicians are from there. ABBA, one of the most iconic pop bands since the 70s, known for hits like Dancing Queen and Mamma Mia. Roxette, a pop rock duo famous for a song It Must Have Been Love. The Cardigans, best known for their hit Love Fool. Ace of Base, a pop group that gained international fame in the 1990s with hits like All That She Wants. Europe, that rock band known for their anthem, The Final Countdown. And more recent, of course, Swedish house Mafia. Okay, here we are. First things first, let's get a fika. What is fika, you ask?
Wow, too many options.
Well, my friend, I have learned that fika is a Swedish tradition. It's coffee, it's pastries. It's a moment of peace in a chaotic world, a delicious little interlude. Also, it's the perfect excuse to take a break and get warm. Malmö, Sweden, is a vibrant and diverse city known for its blend of modern innovation and historical charm. Located in the southern part of Sweden, Malmö is the third largest city in the country and serves as a key hub for culture, commerce, and technology.
Look at the architecture.
Look at this. So charming, so quaint.
There's art all around.
You could spend days walking through Malmö's streets. But today, we're just going for the highlights. Got to hit the spots and then hit the train back to Copenhagen before I accidentally fall in love with Sweden and decide to relocate permanently. Now here is something that stands out. You can't miss this spectacular building.
Here's a great shot of the turning torso.
The Turning Torso. It's the tallest building in Sweden. You could say it's got twists to its personality. This thing looks like a giant human body twisting as it rises 623 feet into the air. Designed by Santiago Calatrava, the genius behind this masterpiece was inspired by a sculpture of a twisting torso. Yes, art meets engineering. The building is 9 stacked cubes, each rotated a little more than the last, creating that dizzying, spiraling effect. It's like a giant Rubik's Cube completed in 2005. This beauty isn't just a residential tower. It's a symbol of Malmö's modern transformation from industrial town to architectural playground. And here's the best part. Each apartment has a killer view of the Orsa Strait. You'd have to twist yourself to find a better one. By the way, I noticed Malmö is also a bike-friendly city. with an extensive network of bike lanes, making cycling one of the most popular modes of transportation. It's common to see people biking along the canals or in the city's many green spaces. Also, did I mention how cold it is?
I can imagine people still here during the summer. It's winter time.
Okay, this scenic area is not too far from the turning torso,
Malmö Titanic Lovelock Point.
and it is so cool that you can see Denmark from here. The Lovelock spot in Malmö, Sweden, is a charming and symbolic location where couples can leave their mark on the city by attaching a lovelock to a bridge. This tradition, inspired by similar practices in cities like Paris, is meant to symbolize eternal love. Here's a bit more about the area and its history. It's on a bridge that crosses the canal leading into the harbor. This scenic location provides a beautiful backdrop of the water, yachts, and the modern skyline of Malmö, making it a romantic spot for couples to visit. See how it looks like a forward deck or the bow of a ship? The bridge was first adorned with locks in 2012 when a couple decided to attach a lock to the railing engraved with the name Titanic. This action was done as a tribute to the love and the romantic gesture that became famous with the story of the Titanic, which is often associated with enduring love due to the tragic romance of Jack and Rose from the 1997 film Titanic. Over time, others followed suit, and the practice grew into a popular tradition in Malmö. I myself could not help doing that popular pose. It reflects Malmö's love for tradition and unique personal expressions of affection. The locks represent a variety of different relationships and symbolize a promise of everlasting love, a universal theme that resonates with people worldwide. In a city that embraces both modernity and history, the Titanic Lovelock spot stands as a perfect blend of past and present, where people can create their own piece of history in a place filled with both beauty and meaning. I mean, look at this. It's got everything. Old town vibes, modern buildings, canals that say, hey, I'm not just picturesque, I'm photogenic. I found this photo-worthy tree decorated with hearts all around in Gustav Adolf's Torg Square. I could not help striking a pose with this awesome backdrop. We feel like royalty just by hanging out in this spot. Let's see how well I do with this pronunciation.
Pronounce that.
Fiskehamnsgatan.
Fiskehamnsgatan.
That was very close.
Yeah.
Ready to step into a place where history, art, and a castle mode come together to create something totally unique? Well, welcome to Malmö Museum, where a Renaissance castle isn't just a backdrop, it's part of the experience. That's right, this isn't just any museum, it's housed in a 500-year-old castle, and trust me, there's more to this place than just medieval vibes. From fascinating art collections to tech exhibits to aquarium tanks full of aquatic wonders, Malmö Museum is a treasure chest of surprises. But wait, the most interesting thing? Drum roll, please. It's the museum's secret time travel feature. Walk through the galleries and it feels like you're bouncing from century to century, from ancient ships in the maritime exhibit to cutting-edge art from today's most daring artists. It's like a time machine with a moat. Oh, and did I mention the moat? You know, a deep and wide trench around the rampart of a fortified place, such as a castle, usually filled with water? Yep, you can literally stroll around the castle's picturesque moat, perfect for selfies or just feeling like you're in a fairy tale. After that long stroll, it was time for a quick bite to eat.
Fish and chips, had to do it.
I mean, I had the fish and chips, but that is more of a classic British dish. However, seafood is very popular, and of course, beer. Some of the foods I learned are popular: the salmon twist, gravlax fancy, cured salmon dressed in dill and sugar. Basically, a spa day for your taste buds. Pickled fish, party sill, pickled herring galore. It's like a pickled party, but for fish lovers. I learned that Sweden loves herring, especially at festive times. Shrimp surprise, racore, shrimp on bread, shrimp in sandwiches, and more shrimp. They can't get enough of these sea critters. Smorgasbord, a classic Swedish buffet that includes a variety of cold and warm dishes such as meats, cheeses, herring, bread, and salads. It's a social festive meal perfect for large gatherings. And of course, you have heard of the iconic Swedish meatballs. Meatballs of joy, köttbullar tiny, tasty meatballs with lingonberries and gravy. Basically, Swedish happiness on a plate. If you've never been to Sweden, here's my advice. Just do it. It's like a snack-sized version of paradise. And just like that, I've lived the dream. Crossed an ocean, ate my weight in Swedish pastries, found a love bridge, saw some awesome architecture. What more could a person want? Now, it's back on the train. It's kind of like the reverse of what we did earlier, except this time we're not diving under the ocean. So there you have it, folks. Copenhagen to Sweden, all in a day's work. Take the train, go under the sea, explore a city, eat some good seafood and pastries. Is it too much to ask for a few more hours here? Yeah, but we had to head back to Copenhagen. If you ever find yourself in Copenhagen, don't just visit the Little Mermaid. Grab that ticket, cross the bridge, go to Sweden. Did you enjoy this video, been to Sweden or planning to? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fun.